Up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 192. So, last chapter was really interesting, especially the end, because at the end of the chapter we saw that Hawks was basically going undercover and like slash doing double agent shit to find out where the new Nomu are and the Villain Factory are, and also learn about the new, I'm calling them next level Nomu because of Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia illegals. And I swear to God, the arcs are totally paralleling each other. It's just awesome. In Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia illegals, we've learned about the Villain Factory, and we've learned about like the drug trade that's going on with the Trigger, and we've already seen Villain Factory, so to speak, in Boku no Hero Academia, but I'm just curious if we're gonna see the Trigger and everything like that again in this arc, because it was mentioned in the Overhaul arc, but I want to see it mentioned in this arc as well. And I kind of want to see Aizawa get involved in the investigation, because that's what's going on in illegals. And it would just totally make sense. And I realized it makes sense why he's not doing the double agent role, because he's too well known now. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Celebrating 4 years of serialization. Holy crap, I can't believe it's been 4 years now. A color chapter cover to celebrate 4 years of serialization, as well as the animated movie coming soon. Yes, we got the fourth character popularity poll. It just started. And this chapter is titled The Todoriki Household. This is gonna be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if My Hero Academia, slash Boku no Hero Academia can top Black Clover this week, because Black Clover was pretty goddamn good. It was pretty goddamn funny. But anyway, 2 days later, I came to visit since you're an alum and all, and you are the #1 hero after all. Want a Pez, dear? Fucking A. Due to the severe injuries he sustained, Endeavor underwent surgery in addition to healing from Recovery Girl. Look at Endeavor's face. Look at the scar here. Doesn't that kind of remind you of someone? Kind of reminds you of Shoto. Thanks to those, he avoided death. As for Miriko after the incident, man, that leak sure does piss me off. Always resorting to their sly little schemes. I'm gonna look... fucking A, I don't know what is wrong with me. At 6 in the morning, just bear with me. Man, that leak sure does piss me off. Always resorting to their sly little schemes. I'm gonna go look for him. She hopped away as quickly as she showed up. And a lot of people in the fan base are saying that she's best girl right now, but I don't know. Toga's still my best girl. I'm sorry. I'm glad your left eye made it out okay, but I'm really sorry about everything that happened. It's all my fault. Quit acting so noble. And you know, I'm just thinking about this right now. It's kind of like a karma thing for me, for Endeavor to have the scar, because of what happened to Shoto, and I'm very curious if it's going to bring them closer together. I hope it does. But anyway, my injuries are my own responsibility. Hey, that's a good one. Can I use it next time I'm injured? You had no intention of actually apologizing, did you? But more importantly, that Nomu came charging in, aiming directly for us, and on the same day we arrived. Was that truly a coincidence? You're killing me here. Well, when the new top two are walking around right outside the station in broad daylight, it's bound to raise some eyebrows. The villains were waiting for their chance, and we caught their eye. That's why I deliberately appealed to the crowd to make us stand out the other day so I'd have a convenient excuse. That was really smart, Hawks. The fact that I'm making contact with the villains is top secret after all. It's possible that the Nomu rumors themselves were just bait spread by hero hunters. We'll have to notify the League we'll have to notify the League search team. Tread carefully. If you're planning on continuing your investigation from here on out, you should have someone to cooperate with you. That way, even if another enemy of that caliber appears, you'll be able to stand against it. Endeavor, have you always been that considerate? You haven't, have you? You want to get burnt. Oh, love it. I love the dynamic between Hawks and Endeavor. It's just awesome. Once all my feathers grow back, I'll be back on the job. It'll probably be another day or so. Shouldn't you get some rest too, Endeavor? I suppose. Alright, catch you later. Is this really necessary? That's the whole idea behind this proposal. If we can corner them by surrounding them both on the surface and behind the scenes, we can completely cut off any attempt they make to retreat. I understand what you guys are doing. Proposal. Despite knowing that I can't possibly refuse, let me read this again. Proposal, despite knowing that I can't possibly refuse. You still phrase it like that. How malicious of you. I won't deny it, Hawks. The fact that your circumstances didn't allow you to be present in Camino turned out to be very fortunate for me. A child? Did you say a child saved you? That's unbelievable. It was huge. It was a huge 130 kilometers per hour accident. Search for him right away. This boy is blessed with incredible talent. He simply must become a hero. Oh, look at little Hawks. He's so cute with this Endeavor doll. That's adorable. He's been a fan of Endeavor for that long. From now on, I will provide support for him and his entire family. If corrupting myself is enough to put everyone else at ease, then I will gladly take on this job. I am Hawks, the man who's too fast for his own good. A society where heroes have more free time than they know what to do with, I will make it a reality as fast as I possibly can. You just scramble in the raw egg and then bam! Nice work out there. You must be tired. Long time no see. Oh, here we go. Long time no see. Shoto even went out of his way to get permission to leave school grounds, you know. I told the teacher he was welcome to come in too, but he respectfully declined. Of course it's Aizawa. I love it. I love that Aizawa is here. Well, anyway, I'll just say congrats on a job well done and leave it at that. Oh, here it is. That's a nasty scar you've got there. This is as Shoto is slurping his noodles. And everyone else is slurping. Oh my god. Hey you two, can you at least manage a welcome back? We all promised we'd thank him today, didn't we? Dad's finally trying to reflect on the past and show more concern for his family, you know. Just because you hate him doesn't mean you should leave it written all over your face like that. I can hear you. Sorry, sis, I just can't do this. Natsu, if you have something to say, then go ahead and say it. Say it? That's rich coming from the guy who wouldn't even look me in the eye for all these years. You've got some nerve, you know that? It's funny, I had no idea soba was Shoto's favorite food until today. You take special care to never let us, your failures into his life after all. Ooh. Don't look at them, Shoto. You live in a different world from them. Natsu, oh man, Natsu just wants his love from his daddy. Like, he's not leaving anything behind, not his past nor his family. I know for sure that he's trying to face them head on. For whatever reason, Mom and Sis both seem to have no problem with forgiving you. But as far as I'm concerned, that crazy bastard we knew all too well is still going strong. They are acting like you've changed, but you haven't changed a bit. You completely neglected us and left us to listen to Mom screaming and Shoto crying, not to mention what happened with Big Bro Toya. Big Bro Toya, eh? Because there's a lot of theories going on about Dobby being related to Endeavor. Maybe his son or whatnot. We will see. Not to mention what happened with Big Brother Toya. You going off and beating some strong villain doesn't make all that just disappear, damn it. And here you are deciding now's the time to have a change of heart? You just one-sidedly try and come back into our lives? It makes me sick. Do you have any idea how any of us feel? Dude, I don't blame Natsu for being pissed. From now on, I'm going to face my past and atone for everything I've done. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, sis. Thanks for the food. Natsu? Oh, jeez. I guess things won't work out after all. After Shoto got accepted into UA and he was able to see Mom again, and then Dad approached us and started coming around and Mom started to smile again, I finally thought we could become a proper family, and your sister was really happy, you know, Shoto. Sis, oh God, this is so heartbreaking. I've never seen Natsu get that emotional before. It's been 2 days since that fierce battle, and opinions of the #1 hero continue to waver. Well, it was a narrow victory, to say the least. Is he going to be all right? He was covered in blood back there. Yet again, they let the League escape, didn't they? Haven't a bunch of Nomus already been captured? If he was that much trouble against villains on that level, well, as you can see, the voices of anxiety haven't changed. Turn it off! Turn it off! On the other, Shadow's like, no, that ain't happening. On the other hand, don't go broadcasting despair all over the world. Not when our symbol hasn't given up yet. Oh, it's the kid! Oh my god! Who do you think is straining himself for our sakes right now? Can't you see? These are facts. And you know what? I feel like this chapter is kind of like reflecting what has been going on in the fan base recently. Because remember, I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was last week. Horikoshi was getting death threats. Oh no, it was a couple weeks ago. Sorry. Remember, a couple weeks ago, Horikoshi was getting death threats because of Endeavor redeeming himself. And I think this is his response to that, in a way. I'm very curious what you guys think. I was always an Edgeshot fan, but how could I not become an Endeavor fan after that? I'm also a fire type, so I can't help but feel happy. But I think the best part was, can't you see, Kun? Wait, was Can't You See, Kun? Who is it? Can't you see? Can't you see? That really took me by surprise. A certain boy has become the talk of the town, earning himself the nickname Can't You See, Kun. What the fuck is going on? His impassioned shouts moved many hearts and drew them to cheer on Endeavor. Oh, yeah, that battle was something else. I mean, Endeavor goes without saying, but it's that kid from before. It goes without saying, but Can't You See, Kun? And of course, Hawk's dedication were both huge. Everyone was like in unison. Let's cheer him on. It was crazy. And yet, I can hear it. I can hear the sound of that invisible something you've built up over the years crumbling away. He may yet be faced with tough opposition, but everyone has now realized that the age of Endeavor has arrived. The voices of support for him are steadily growing louder and louder. You know, I'm starting to think that Hawks had ulterior motives for the Nomu attack, because from what we saw with Hawks, he was an Endeavor fan when he was a kid, so he wanted to see his idol triumph. I think that's what Hawks really wanted. I'm just saying. And plus, he wanted to work with his idol. Anyway, Endeavor, the hero, he's amazing. He's remarkable. But pretty much everything Natsu said was right on the money, I think. I still haven't forgiven you for how you tormented Mom. That's why I want to see what kind of dad you'll become from here on out. One small inspiration can completely change a person. I know that better than anyone. Shoto! Yes! Yes! Shoto, I'll bring some more soup. I became #1 against my will in the worst possible way. I felt nothing but irritation and bafflement in my heart, but I continued to do my job. For what reasons we're equipped with our powers? Endeavor, the answer to that must be quite simple. Power, a reason to reign above them all. When he said those words suddenly, these trite, simple feelings welled up within me. I must secure a future for them. Aww. If that is the duty of the top hero, then what of the future I cut short? I have no intention of asking for forgiveness after all that's happened. Dad, now you're running off somewhere? Fuyumi, I'm sorry for everything. It may well be too late, but all I can do is atone. That is the only path forward. I chose the wrong words when I spoke to Natsuo just now. That day, after basic endurance drills, I did my, make sure. Yeah, that day, after basic endurance drills, I did, my own one-for-all training, and without even taking a bath, I practically collapsed into my bed and fell asleep. I had a dream. Next to me was a beautiful woman with a tough-looking face. Behind her were people I'd never seen before. It was the people it's the people that have had one for all before. my god. That's, I've seen this before. No, it's much clearer than before. The traces of One for All. Oh my god. One for All, versus All for One. What words do, the fated brothers exchange? Why do you stand against me? Join me in my conquest, my adorable, foolish younger brother. Because everything you're doing is wrong and I can't possibly forgive you. Not a single fiber of your being. Let me just make sure this is... Okay. So, this chapter, man. This is really fascinating. Izuku is witnessing what happened with the One for All versus All for One. The original battle. And I think that's really cool. But let's talk about the rest of this chapter, because this is about Endeavor. I know everyone's going to probably be talking about this moment, but I want to talk about the Endeavor content, because I think that's really important. I really love how Horikoshi wrote this, wrote the Endeavor content. Because it really needed to happen, because you have Natsuo who can't forgive Endeavor for ignoring him, because, you know, Shoto was basically his pride and joy. And I love what Shoto said. I love what he said about he's going to see what the kind of dad that he can be, the kind of hero that he can be. And I can't wait to see more of that. But I really, and I love this, I love that, that it was Shoto that pointed out the scar. And I love that they both have scars now. You know, both Shoto and Endeavor have scars. I really like that. But I also love seeing Hawks as a little kid with his Endeavor doll. That was so cute. Oh my god. But I'm very curious what you guys think about that content. I kind of feel like it's a response to the people that are the members of the fan base. I'm guessing it was mainly the American fan base. I'm not sure if the Japanese fan base did this. The American fan base that was pissed off about Endeavor being redeemed. He's not redeemed. He isn't. In the eyes of the people that he cares about the most, his family, he isn't redeemed yet. He isn't. And it's not that simple to redeem yourself. And that's what Horikoshi was trying to get across. And I totally understand that. And I love seeing that we have multiple points of view. We have people that support Endeavor, people that we have like Natsuo who can't forgive Endeavor, and you know, we have Shoto who's just like in the middle, and I really like that. That really made me happy. But I like that Horikoshi is basically showing it's not going to be that easy. It's not that easy. You just can't forgive and forget what happened, especially in a situation like a Todoriki families. You just can't do that. But the fact that Endeavor is trying, that he wants to redeem himself, he wants to prove himself, and if you think about it, it was All Might that pushed him to do it, and that got him to that conversation with All Might was so significant for Endeavor's character. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. Now, in regards to the One for All, you know, I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. And what was the other thing I was thinking of? It kind of reminds me of, remember in Avatar The Last Airbender when Aang saw all the previous avatars, so to speak? Like, that's what this kind of reminds me of. I'm very curious what you guys think. What did you guys think of this chapter? I will say this. For once, the Boku no Hero Academia chapter is better than Black Clover this week. I will say that. This chapter was really, really, really good. It gave us interesting character development. And we learned about Hawk's origins, or a little bit of them. And we got to see something really cool at the end of the chapter too. So I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I thought this chapter was really, really awesome. I can't wait to see the rest of the vision unfold that Izuku is going to see in this dream, which we're going to get next week. I I still am, and I love that Aizawa was there too. And I would really love to see Aizawa get involved in the investigation like he did in Illegals. I understand he can't do the extent that he did back in Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals because he wasn't a teacher then. But I still would like to see, like Aizawa at least mention it. That's just me though, I guess. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter, what you guys think the message Horikoshi was trying to get across, especially with the Endeavor content. And do you think this was like, in a way, a response to the fans that were tweeting death threats to him? Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and friend me on PlayStation Network. And also follow my Discord, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.